this is Spidey 1965 at 1958. That's weird. And welcome to my Let's Play of Pathfinder, the Wrath of the Righteous Beta, Episode 11. Last time we killed the overly righteous person. And I did heal everyone up, so we're all healed up. We're running low on healing, but I don't think I want to burn time yet to rest. So we will try going a little farther.
We do it my way.
And there's a bad guy. And let's go ahead and switch it back to auto again. It's only one guy. Oh, there's a caster. How are we doing on weight? Oh, we're still fine. We're still in medium. Question is, should I switch over to the sword, which does more damage to demons? Or anything chaotic? Let's switch to the sword. At least while we're fighting demon type stuff. Whoops. We may have to give the mace to someone else if we get someone else to give that can use a mace. Oh, this is where this must be the market square where we were. What? More rats? I hate rat swarms. Anyone got any of these left?
You can handle them, right?
Those rat swarms are the biggest damagers we have. Okay, have you used this on her? Nope, how about on her? Yep, I think I've used that on everyone. And we're out of the other cure, so let's go to you. Helped a little. And I think that just leaves us your lay on hands. I don't know why I'm using others on her. So we're all healed up, but we are out of. And this looks like it's just a big. Oh. These people killed by ordinary weapons. That's where you could get a drink. So somewhere around here the demon, or not the demon, the dragon died. somewhere. There's something over here. Something glowy. Day 17, month Gorzran 4, year 4710. The demon invasion transformed all of Cannabis into one giant battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. The place saw its clash of titans, the demon lord Daskari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Trendalev, the mightiest of the city's defenders and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled Pathfinder could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment simply by looking at the ruins, from the chimneys torn down by powerful wings, in a sharp dive to the bloody tracks left behind when the demons dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical Pathfinder gazing upon the ruins. It is Huntress, and she is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place. Like a gaze untethered from any observer, this mysterious force, unknown to mortal kin, silently assesses, judges, and sinks a better way. In an instant, Huntress is vested with this power, and looks at the world with its eyes. The past and present, future stand before her as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What does the past see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, though the one and life are in opposite terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This Aeon appeared from outside the world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. At last, a visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Daskari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the demon lord cut the Aryan down. What does the present see?
Unknown caller.
Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All is as it should be, but the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets creates a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a re-stained pencil sketch that should not be there. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demons' place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything knew its place. But even the demons aren't as apparent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the Aeon's eyes its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Huntress picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in her pocket. She is mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. What does the future see? Good and evil, chaos and order, everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse, is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The crystal of reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the Aeon's withdrawal to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the heroine to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aryan is killed. Is killed even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand it? Used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness unless someone decides to preserve the Aryan within themselves. Will the heroine take on this power, so that she may look at the world through another's eyes, or will she allow it to vanish? Good question. We have to do this if we want to follow the Aryan mystic path. So let's go ahead and keep our options open. Retain the Aryan's power within yourself. The spirit of the Aryan dwells out of sight, deep in Huntress's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment when the heroine once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. So we found the magic dagger. Ooh, we also found +1 plate and a +1 shield. Well, why aren't we putting that on? Now, I don't... That actually leaves her armor class the same, doesn't it? Yeah, leaves her... But this will make a difference. Okay, now let's go to you. This will raise your armor class 1. I didn't even realize we had that magic on us. Anything else magic I missed here? Oh, that we've already read. That we've already read. There's the recipe. I don't think we can do anything with it, so let's just sell it. I think that is everything magical. Okay, we should be more careful about that. Take advantage when we get magic stuff. Okay. Now I'm confused where we are. Okay. Oh, look. Bad things. Let's go help them. Not that they really needed help. So they are following their orders, helping, looking for survivors. Don't see anything else of interest there. Oh, there is a compass. I did not notice it, but there actually is a compass right here. Sort of hidden down there, but there, that right there is a compass. What the heck? Oh, that's what we killed earlier. Okay, where should we go next? Can we make it to here? Okay, I think that's as far as we're going to get that direction or that direction. Let's go check over here. Okay, doesn't appear to be any way we can cross there. We know it's down there. A rift in the earth left by Tuscari's massive sigh. You and your companions fell through here during the... Yep, we did. That we did. Thank gods I found someone who isn't fleeing in panic. Are you crusaders, mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I'm a servant of Count Darren Carol Nevis Arday. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape for a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. He meets your gaze with pleading eyes. Count Arunday, I've seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You have heard about the Arunday family before. This wealthy and noble Moldavian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darren, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. All right, I'll help. Where's your master's house? It's not far at all. You're better off entering the next street over, though. The passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. Well, let us go save the Count. I assume we have to go up here? Oh, quit that. Where's the house? There's like bad guys roaming all over the city. You'd think that we were being attacked by demons and evil cultists. Oh, that's right, we are.
We do it my way.
Except this may not be an evil cultist. Wearing a robe, check. Battlement symbol around the neck, check. Crazy eyes, check. Note to self, bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. The woman produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve and takes note. Everything is ready for the experiment. The woman turns to you, and for a moment she focuses her wandering, distracted gaze on your face. An audience, problematic but not critical. You there, girls, stay out of this. It's counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress. Who are you and what are you doing here? Who's that? I don't know her. Greetings, boys and girls. I'm your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Bellament's dark will, and so on and so forth. Who looks like one of us, but she talks kind of weird. The cultist's finger points your way. Who's there with you? Oh. Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment. Shrug, remaining silent. I see where this goes. It seems the cultists wish to say something, but the woman won't let them. In the name of our Lord, Bahamut, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Bahamut's favorite weapon? We will not answer you. Our Lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful. Wrong. He wields no weapon at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemy with his horns. I don't know for sure, but I like the answer about the horns. These answers are wrong. The correct answer is azagul, a glaive made of red adamantium. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never expected the followers of the great Bahamut to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine, let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Bahamut's sacred animal. A bull, of course. Everyone knows that. Yep, and a cow. Bahamut's sacred animal is Bahamut himself? None of your answers correct. The correct answer is Akrox. It appears that the experiment has yielded results which are unexpected as they are incredible. Bahamut's cultists are not the slightest idea about who Bahamut really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or psychology. Psychology. I'm positive this news will cause a sensation in the wildest scientific circles. Damn it, she is right. I'm a shitty excuse for an occultist, and my mother used to tell me to become a plowman. Hey, take it easy. We only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one. Ask them some more. They may still manage it. Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I'm ashamed of all you, as cultists and as individuals. Please, ask again, I swear. I'm sure I can. How do you spell Bahamut's name? B-A-F-A... Screw it. To hell with Bahamut. I thought it was going to be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother. Hey, wait, you there. How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up and her entire entourage, too. Really? The 3 of you are going to tie us up. Good luck. The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has been burdened without any intelligence. Now you're going to start hitting each other, aren't you? Please proceed. I won't interrupt.
We are the light. They are the darkness. What a mess!
See how normal these street fights really aren't worth the time to... Uh-oh. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Who the heck was that? The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. About you, girl. Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomede prefer? Red and white. The answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that cannabis is today. Let's proceed. Did Aerodin take part in any crusade before he died? Yes, he did. Heron's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year that the World Moon was opened. The First Crusade started in 4622. Your answer is wrong. I suppose I should terminate the experiment due to the subject's utterly woeful performance, but don't get upset. We all can't be smart. Someone has to be strong. I mean, look how you defeated those cultists. It seems to me I owe you an exclamation. My name is Nino. I'm an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great encyclopedia Glorionictica, and rector of all Abalon's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells. Now can you finally tell me what you're getting at with all those questions? It's so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I've been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. Unfortunately, the experiment has proven that the opposing parties possess approximately equal facilities in this regard. A shame indeed, for I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs among the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It appears I was mistaken. So you're trying to say that I am mediocre? Scanned your face once again from head to toe. Yes. Why do you keep calling me girl? I have a name, you know. I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I prefer not to know it at all. Cannabis isn't safe right now. Shall we join forces? Do you wish to become my follower, to accompany me on my expeditions to the World Room, to assist me in my experiments, to run errands for me, perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid. Of course I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you, but you will be aiding the progress in science, and that is its own reward. If we join forces, you have to follow my instructions during our expeditions. Oh, what? Oh yes, the dangers in these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands so I can focus on the things that really matter. I agree. Excellent, you're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. The first assignment is taking me to a safe place. I have to admit, today's experiment has left me quite tired. And we will replace Ember with her. Because Ember really is sort of worthless. I like the character, but she doesn't fit in my party very well. Doop. So now let's look at her.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
She can create pit, mage armor, magic missile, snowball, color spray. So blinding ray. She's some type of wizard, I would guess. She is a scroll savant. Oh, so she must have the ability to make scrolls, right? Scribe scrolls. Spell focus evocation and spell focus illusion. Keen senses. Keen senses. That is unusual. A human with keen senses. Looks like an anime character with the hair. Special abilities. Let's see. Yep, she's a wizard type. Her specialist school. Doesn't say what it is. Opposition schools. Oh, here it is. Her opposition schools are Adjuration, which are protection spells, and Necromancy. She took Arcane Bond instead of... Okay. She has a crossbow that she can shoot ping ping. So, she adds half her class level as a bonus on use magic checks. They will always take a 10 on use magic devices to cast the spell from a scroll if 10 on a roll is enough for a successful skill. How do you use craft scrolls before camping? Blinding ray. She's a specialist in illusion. Cantrips, wizard proficiencies. Invisibility field. Okay, so she's basically a wizard. Let's look at her spell book. Yeah, she definitely needs to memorize. Really? The only spell she has is that? Color spray or vanish? Yeah, not great. I would probably replace the snowball with magic missiles. She has no spells there. Okay, well, before we give her more spells, let us check in our inventory if she can learn any. So, nope. That one she can learn. Think. Noblesse. Cause fear she can learn. Doop. I do wish they had a thing like one of the add-ons had. She already knows that spell. Where you could see some sort of indication telling you that they could learn that they can learn the spell. She already knows mage armor. She already knows magic missile. Copy the spell book. She already knows the circles now. Ray of Sickness. Copy the spell book. Remove sickness and restoration. Scroll of shield. She must already know it. Summon monster. She must already. I don't think she know it, but maybe it's an opposition school. Okay. She still has no illusion spells. So let's have her memorize a second one of those. She can't learn any. She can't do that spell until then. She's a so-so wizard. Oh well. We probably need to rest soon anyway. But I think at this point we will call it an episode. Well, no, let's go ahead and get out of this encounter area. And at least back to the map. Okay, now we'll call it an episode. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming!